Salutations gamers, I'm the OgichiGame and welcome to 7 Days to Die. I'm sure you weren't exactly expecting that, but I've been working in 7 Days to Die just on my free time, just as a fun little thing, because I actually kind of like this game, but there is some serious bull crap in it, for goodness sakes, some of the bull crap in this game. So, I'm not starting from scratch to show you that. This is actually the base that I've been working on. Oh, geez, there's a zombie. This is a perfect time to show this. Okay, so one of the many bull crap things that you'll see in this game is the freaking zombies are impossibly hard to kill. So you'd think a rotting, decaying corpse would be pretty easy. No, look at that. Okay, so there's one arrow to the head. Oh, there we go. Well. Okay, well, don't I have egg on my face? Jeez. Well, normally it takes a lot more than that to kill him. I'll show you guys later what I'm talking about. Every now and again I get a lucky shot in that somehow magically kills him. Of course, it had to be the one shot that... I thought I heard something. You gotta pay attention to sound cues here and there, for goodness sake. Especially zombie dogs. Zombie dogs, I can't kill them. I shot a zombie dog. There was a zombie dog a little earlier. I think I died somewhere over here. He just, he just jumped over my barricades, ran across over here to where I was standing, placing down more barricades, and just killed me. I fired about 3 or 4 arrows into him. Didn't do a dang thing. I had to come out here and I had to shoot him a couple times with a freaking pistol. 9mm. Jeez, anyway, so I want to show you guys, I'm running very low on wood, and I want to show you just how far I have to travel to get any wood, because the game decided, hey, John, I know what you want. You want to start in the middle of the freaking desert. I was like, fine, game. I see how you're going to play it, and I will raise you. So anyway, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to show you how long this freaking road is to get out of the desert. Ah, great, one of these guys. This is a perfect time to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this is apparently one of the quote-unquote special types of zombies in the game. This guy is a freaking bullet sponge. Oh, jeez, I missed. The hitboxes are a little odd sometimes. So we gotta hit this guy on the ground. This gives us 3 times damage. That was 4. 4 arrows. And keep in mind, though, I don't have, like, a low archery skill. I've been playing for a while. I'm on day 12, and I kill everything with a bow. My archery skill is through the freaking roof already, okay? I can kill things ridiculously well with a bow. Like, I can kill at most anything with just 1 shot, except for these freaking zombies most of the time. Except for the decaying mothers. Decaying mothers, if I can get a headshot, I can get it in 1 shot. Hit anywhere else? Nope, screwed. Alright, so here we are finally. This is where I have to travel to get to wood. And keep in mind, I'm not even in the grasslands yet, alright? This is the burnt forest, which is a good place for coal and wood. You can get coal out of these, which is pretty nice. But yeah, that's how far this is how far, on the map, I'll show you, I have to travel. There's my base there. This is how far I have to travel to get up here. And you might be thinking, well, what about down here? Well, that's the radiation zone, which is nice. That's great. Thankfully, I have an outpost up here. Right over there. I've barricaded that place up pretty smoothly. Nice and barricaded up so that, I can survive from any zombie attacks up there. Well, kinda. I can't survive a night 7 on there. If it comes to day 14 and I'm in there, I'm screwed. No. I need to get back to the desert base for that. But this place is where I come up all rest of the outpost if I spend too much time here chopping down woods and trees. Because, geez, it's a long way to go, so it's good that there's places that I can rest up along the way, because let's see. I think that took me about maybe 2 hours of in-game time, which is quite a ways to travel. There we go. This is nice. This is pretty much all I need to do now is just chop down all these trees and get a move on back. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll make... if I try to get back now, I'm not going to be able to get back. So I'm just going to chop down these trees until it's about time to go back to the outpost. That'll show you how fun and exciting the night is. You'd expect the night to be super fun and exciting, right? Well, it kind of is back at my base because I got stuff to do in there, because I'll just gather up materials, I'll bring it back at nighttime, and then I'll just, like, do a bunch of stuff. But the outpost, there's nothing to do in the outpost. And when you first start up the game, there is going to be absolutely nothing for you to do at nighttime, because zombies at nighttime in this game are impossibly difficult, okay? In the morning, they're manageable, okay? Some of them are freaking bullet sponges, for goodness sakes. But they are manageable in the morning because they're slow moving. If you get a horde, you're in trouble, but you can manage that still because they're slow moving. But when it comes to nighttime, one zombie will absolutely tank you and all of your base. It is ridiculous, and it seriously needs to be nerfed. Like, I don't have a problem with being attacked by hordes of zombies, but they should not be the bullet sponges that they are. Zombies should be easy to kill, you know? Maybe I'm sure they'll become easier to kill as I get, well, they've already become a little bit easier to kill with my bow anyway, because I've leveled up so many freaking times with it. How many zombies have I killed, by the way? Let me check that. I believe that if I check, players... Yeah, zombie kills. I have killed so far 148 zombies. I've died 10 times. About 3 of those times were due to radiation, because I didn't realize that the zone I had ran into was radiation zone, and so I had to run back in a couple times to try to get my stuff out of there. Took me a while to work my way back. About 4 of those times were due to zombie dogs. 2 of them were due to being out during night because I was gathering materials. And then every now and again I just end up getting attacked from behind from some ninja-like zombie, for goodness sakes. Okay. Thought I saw something moving. I think it was just that branch. Gotta be careful of that. You won't always hear these guys coming up. You think you're gonna hear them. You're not gonna hear them. Yeah, there we go. Already got 3,000 wood. I only had 100 pieces of wood in my inventory when I came up here. Now, to be fair and frank, I do have 5,000 wood stashed back at my base, but I still want more wood. It's always good to have a lot of wood. In the desert, it is nigh impossible to get any kind of significant amount of wood. Thankfully, they started me near this one house that had some trees in front of it that I could break down. So I broke those down and I got a fair bit of wood from that. But if you do not start in front of that house and you're just in some other random part of the desert, you are pretty much screwed. Good luck to you. The hotel, by the way, though, is really well defended. The entire base of it is made out of solid concrete, which I can't even make concrete yet because I need a cement mixer. And to make that, I'm gonna need an engine, springs. I can't make any of those things. I don't know where to begin to make some of those things. So the best I can do is cobblestone. And of course the spikes. Speaking of the spikes, by the way, apparently zombie dogs can just jump over those, so that's great. So I'll need to make multiple layers of that. By the way, this wood that I'm gathering right now, that's exactly what that's for. All this wood is going straight into building rows and rows of spikes. Then I want to kind of build a castle around it, which is going to take me a ridiculously long amount of time, but thankfully the one thing that the desert does have is a ton of rocks and iron. The desert is flooded with it. Oh, and also clay. Clay is very easy to find in the desert, thankfully, because it's very easy to tell the difference between sand and clay. The clay looks like dirt. basically. And so if you're anywhere that isn't the desert, clay is going to be a little harder to see, but in the desert, it's really easy to see. So clay patches everywhere, you can find them pretty easily. I passed tons of them on the way down here, and there's one right up by the base, big patch of clay. I can get hundreds of clay just by shoveling out a couple patches. Not the full patch, but just a few shovelfuls of that clay. I got hundreds of clay to work with. It's amazing. And then, as for the iron and the stone, there is just rocks just everywhere. Oh, I do have my iron pickaxe on me, so I'm gonna mine out some of these rocks while I'm here. Might as well. I got these iron weapons now, or not weapons, but rather tools. I got the iron pickaxe and the iron axe right now. Actually, no. Yes. Yes? No. No, these are just called iron, yeah. They require forged iron to make, though, not scrap iron, which makes it a lot harder. I kind of wish there was a scrap iron version and then an iron version, because getting to forged iron requires a forge, obviously. And building a forge is kind of hard. It took me a while to build one. I do have one. I'll show you guys when I get back to the base. It's almost nighttime, and I'm going to have to bunker down in the base, just hanging out like I usually do. I think we have enough time to chop down one more tree, though. I would like to chop down one more tree, because we need as much wood as we can muster. But after that, we'll just bunker down to the base, and I'll speed up the footage so you don't have to... Oh, good. Hey, I didn't realize there was another house over there. Ah, great. Looks like my iron axe is broken. That's just what I needed. I should have, I think, a stone axe, though. Do I? Where's my stone axe? Do I not have a stone axe on me? No, I couldn't build one. I couldn't build... That's right. I don't think I could build one because I was missing the wood required to build a stone axe. That is how little wood that I had on me. Alright, there we go. Build a stone axe. There we go. You always want to have a stone axe. Stone axe is more than you think it is. See, with the iron axe, you cannot repair things, whereas with the stone axe, you can. You can repair things with the stone axe, which is important. Let me get rid of that. Jeez. What are you doing to me? I'd like to check out that house over there at some point. Not at this point, though. It is almost nighttime, and I'm gonna have to bunker down and wait a long time. I'll show you exactly what I mean. It's not quite nighttime yet. We still got a little bit of time before we have to go back in, but that's not the tree that I was chopping. The tree was, I was chopping that tree over there. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not going to chop down any trees right now. Let's just grab this rock up while we're sitting here. There we go. This is basically the game, by the way. Then again, to be fair, I play a lot of Minecraft, and Minecraft's pretty similar. This is actually a little easier than Minecraft to get materials, because the materials are... That's nighttime. Alright, let's get back inside. Do I have any scrap iron on me? I do. Since I have some scrap iron, I'll... Bam! Level those up. Bam! Nothing getting in here. It's gonna be kind of hard. Well, I got my clock, thankfully. You can't see anything in here, so, yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't destroyed these empty piles of trash. You'll be doing a lot of this, by the way. Just, going around and being like, I'll just destroy some bull crap, get that out of the way. I've actually cleared out a few rooms already in the... What was busted? Oh. Yeah, that's gonna require some cobble. I don't have any cobble on me, though. Alright, well, there's nothing more that I can do in here. I've been in... I've cleared this place out. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything that I can do while I'm waiting. Unfortunately, yeah, no, a whole lot of nothing. Oh yes, my storage chest up here. I have quite a bit in here. I have some meat, which at some point I should seriously consider taking back to the other base. But, you know what? It's a good thing that I have it here, just in case if I ever get super hungry down here, I could build a fire and work with that. It'll help. There's some other equipment here that I could use. Not going to. Not really necessary unless I absolutely need it. I do have a bullet here, but for a gun that I'm never gonna have. Hunting rifle receiver, which I think will use this bullet, but I only have the receiver. I need a lot more than that. Well, anyway. Time to crouch and wait until morning. I'll be back when it's morning. Show you how absolutely exciting the nighttime is in this game. Alright. Back in a minute. And there we go! That is nighttime in 7 Days to Die. Wasn't that exciting? Kill me. Anyway, yeah, so now all we gotta do is get all the way back to the base. Yay! And that is how you play 7 Days to Die. I'll show you my base as the last thing before I go. So far there's several rooms to the base. This one I haven't done anything with. Maybe if I save this map and try to convert it over to maybe a multiplayer map or something, if I ever get a chance to get an idiot dumb enough to actually play this game with me, maybe he can build some stuff in that room to have as his own. But yeah, this is my place. The first thing I did was I set up a little fire right here on the table. This is where I keep all the food. Speaking of which, need to put some away. Get rid of that. What else do we have here? Get rid of that. Get rid of the, not that. That seems to be about it. Yeah. This is my little, this is where I keep all my other stuff, my bed, my wood. There's that, oh yeah, there's that 5,000 wood I was talking about that had on spare. Let's put away these painkillers, we don't need them. And get rid of the nitrate powder too, for all that, for all I care. I'll have to put away all the rest of this stuff too. But first, let me show you the forge. This is actually really cool. So something that I learned about the forge is that, see, I thought that I would just, you know, use it similar to a fire where you would just get things like raw iron, and then you would use the raw iron to just make iron, like either iron or forged iron or whatever you wanted from this list of things. But actually what you have to do is you have to turn this on and you smelt iron, or you could actually put scrap iron for that matter in here as well, and it'll put iron and other things into the smeltery, so you can put stones and clay and lead and glass and brass all into there. In fact, actually, I think if I put crushed sand in here, should make glass. I think. Maybe not. Maybe I need proper sand. Let me go check, because I know sand in real life is what you use to make glass. So let me see if that'll actually make glass if I put sand in here. Should do. It doesn't seem to be the case. That's fine. Well, you can always get things like crushed pieces of glass or glass panes, or you can find glass around. It's not exactly the hardest thing to find. And it's also completely useless, so no point in having it anyway. But that all being said, this is my little base on 7 Days to Die. I'd like to show you guys a horde maybe at some point, but I don't know. I think if I'm going to do that, I'd rather restart. Well, not restart completely. I still want to do this in my spare time, but start over in a new, fresh world for you guys to watch. This I just wanted to kind of showcase what 7 Days to Die is. Anyway, though, guys, so if you like this episode, make sure to hit like on it. Otherwise, I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Bye-bye! Oh yeah, and one more thing. Let me know if you guys want to see more 7 Days to Die maybe in the future. It's tedious, but it's actually pretty fun. It's a pretty fun kind of tedious. So, yeah. Bye.